All right, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian from Monaco Auto Design, and today I am going to be redesigning the C8 mid-engine Corvette. If you haven't been living under a rock, you know that this past Thursday, from when this video is being recorded, that the Corvette was revealed to us, to the public, finally without all that nasty looking spy cover stuff. The design is controversial, I'll leave it at that for now. I will give my thoughts on the C8 Corvette in general at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. But before I do that, I want to just give this design a little nip and tuck, just based off of some of my designer-minded perspectives of what I would change. I got an image loaded here in Photoshop, and let's get started. All right, so right off the bat, something that Corvettes always seem to miss the mark on for whatever reason is the ride height. This car just looks a little bit too high to me. Let's just start by lowering the car first as number one. Let's add some digital spacers. All right, we're just gonna poke this out a little bit. I could fix that little area behind it, don't worry about that, which I will do right now. All right, you can even see the difference. Look how much more poke added there. Okay, cool. That looks good to me. All right, with that out of the way, I think the next step for me, the license plate area, that whole hexagonal shape that's going on right there, it seems like it's too high. Like it's almost too high towards the taillights. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring that down. I'll have to work that into the diffuser area somehow. I'll figure that out, maybe even move the Corvette emblem. But let's dive into that. Let's see how that looks. I think if I were to follow this line right here, the top of either vent, I think is probably a good starting point to where the top of the license plates around should be. So I'm just gonna make a really quick guide. Okay, it's bleeding in a little bit with the diffuser area. That's not a problem. I'm gonna fix that. I think actually there could be a really cool opportunity to create some cool shapes there. So let's fill in the top here and see what we could do with that Corvette emblem. This is gonna be a little bit trickier. We got a lot of changing light here. The contour of this area is kind of tricky. So let's just start off by filling that. You can even kind of see already what that looks like in compared to that. So let's just kind of blend this in a little bit. Now, obviously I'm focusing on the rear for this video. If you guys would like to see what I would change about the front, definitely subscribe, give this video a like, that really helps me out. And maybe I will do a front view of this little nip and tuck. All right, so you can kind of see what I'm going for here. I still got to fix the bottom. As a matter of fact, this plate is slightly off center. So I'm just judging off of this center section here. It kind of bleeds in a little bit more over there on this side. So let me nudge this over a bit. Now I gotta knock out that Corvette emblem. What I'm thinking is just putting it right in the middle right here. Almost as if the same kind of thing as like the C5 Corvette I think has. Kind of has it right in between the two taillights. Oh yeah, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. All right, so we still gotta blend that a little bit. You might be able to get away with using the wand tool here at a tolerance that, ooh, that might work. Just invert that, boom. Cool. Let's just get the inside of that O there. All right, that's pretty good. I'll take that. Plate. I think the only thing left to do here is just fill in this area that is kind of a little awkward, being that we dropped that license plate surround down a little bit. So what I think I'm going to do is just drop it down and have it flow right into the bottom of the license plate area. So I'll bring this up and I'll stretch this part out. So let's do that. Cool. It's looking pretty good so far. Okay, the only thing left to do now is the other side. And let's just blend this down a touch. Whoa, that's more than a touch, okay. Blendy, blendy. Here's a drinking game for you. Take a shot every time I say blend in this video. You'll be drunk in about 5 minutes. Bring that out a little bit. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah. I'm liking that. Okay. Next area. That rear spoiler. I don't know. I'm not sold on it yet. It might take a little bit for that one to sink in, to be honest. So I think to fix that is pretty simple. I think I'm just gonna fill in either side of the spoiler where the air flows through it. I know it's for aerodynamics, blah, 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 blah. This is just for looks. All right, let's zoom in here. And we're just gonna follow a similar path. And let's just say, right about there is probably good. It's gonna take the same color from the spoiler. Let me group this into a spoiler folder. And we're gonna fill that. I mean, that's pretty much it, really. Maybe add a little shadowing so it kind of like curves under. You kind of get that curved under feel. So let's just do that to the other side and carry that over. All right, next thing I want to tackle is the exhaust. I don't hate the exhaust as is, but like the C7, the C6, I think most Corvettes, as of late, maybe the past 20 years, going back to the C5, have the center exhaust. So not that I mind this dual exhaust on either side, but I want to kind of give it a throwback look. Let's put that quad exhaust in the center. Fill that in. Now we have a hole, and now we have exhaust. The only thing we have to do is that. So it kind of tucks in with that area there. They look a little big. They might look a little big. Let's just shrink them a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah, we gotta fill in, let's fill in these areas here. So what we're gonna do is we are going to take this as a sample and we are going to paste it in here. And let's just use the clone stamp tool, align it, and let's just go to town. There we go. All right, so I think the last part of what I want to do to the back, I just think that engine cover, while I love the fact that you could see the engine from the glass, I think the top portion, portion closest to the roof, it's just a little overstyled. There's so many little angles going on. I think it could have been a lot cleaner, so let's tackle that right now. Yes, I know some of you are probably going to say in the comments, oh, they probably had to do these for reasons of whatever. I get it. I know, but this is why this is fun, because this is Photoshop and I can do some cool stuff. So. And for the sake of the video and for the sake of some time, I think I'm just going to fill that in as if it was glass. So let's do this. So the only thing left to do is to do the same thing for the other side. So I think the last part of this piece is just taking out that line, this little crease right here. Looks a little cleaner. You still get that same dramatic effect. It's just a little cleaner. You don't have so many angles going on. And for the cherry on top, I am going to throw in my logo. All right, so I think that's it, guys. Let me know in the comments if you think I made the design better or if I made it worse. Again, looks are subjective, I understand that. All right, as promised, I wanted to give you guys just my general thoughts on the C8 mid-engine Corvette. So generally, I like it a lot. I think it's awesome. You know, I come from a Corvette family, I guess you could say. My brother, my father, and my father-in-law, they all own Corvettes. A bunch of my friends own Corvettes. You know, at first when they came out with the information that the C8 was going to be mid-engined, I was like,
oh, this is ridiculous. That's not a Corvette. Oh, it doesn't come with a stick shift. That's not a real Corvette. America.
But I think what the essence of what a Corvette really is always just being that attainable supercar. And, you know, look at what you're getting for a starting price of $60,000. I mean, mine 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds. That's just as fast as the outgoing ZR1. This is the base model. Base model. Yeah, I know you could say the Z51 is an extra package, but still, look at what you're getting for the price. A dual clutch transmission? Yeah. I will say that it is sad to see the manual transmission kind of being sunsetted. It's a little sad, but the fact that you can get an experience like a McLaren, a Ferrari, a Lamborghini in something as cheap as this, that looks like this, I think it's just going to be a home run for a Chevy. Not to mention, it has a lift system that is controlled by the navigation. You don't even have to hit the button. It just remembers your routes over 1,000 locations, and it'll automatically raise your car. I know I just created a whole entire video about redesigning the C8 Corvette, but to be honest with you, I really like the way it looks. You know, there's a couple little things like you saw in this video that maybe I would change if I had the opportunity to be in the room when they were designing it, but you know, overall, I think it's awesome. There's not too many cons. I mean, it doesn't have a manual, and that's it. Bottom line is, I love the C8 Corvette. I just want to thank you guys again for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think. Give this video a like, and also consider subscribing. Like I said, I might do that front redesign if you guys want to see it. I really do appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys next time.